Good morning. It is March 1st. It is the start to a brand new month. Yesterday was Lily's birthday. Today, I have a lot of work to get caught up on when it comes to Orlando Cyber Guardians and all the other good stuff. Tiffany and Lil, they're going to go out, do a little mom-daughter bonding shopping time, just relaxing. I'm going to get some work done. Then we're going to go ahead and do something. I don't know what it is yet at this moment in time. Maybe go down to Walmart because I know I do gotta get a couple of things. I gotta get a case of water. I'm running out of that. And then we can go ahead and relax. We are gonna go ahead and do Pizza Hut tonight. Normally, I don't know if it's like a ritual for me, but we like to get pizza almost every Friday night. But since yesterday was Friday, it was birthday night, we didn't do it, so do we skip it or do we go with Saturday for pizza night? But anyway, let's get going. Let's go have some fun. But I think we're going to try pizza from a different place. Let's go ahead and let's get into it. But first, I look like crap and I need to shave.
I'm down here.
Okay, now I feel better. And I look better.
Down here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh. Darn short girl. But she is cute, though. And that's why I love her so much. Not to mention, she's great for getting pots and pans out of low-lying areas. And me, I'm great for getting bowls from high areas. There we go.
Okay, especially shopping.
Yes.
Yes.
And sometimes she'll love me out to other women, too, for that purpose. Let's get going. Let's go have some fun. You know what else we got to get done today? Oh, and don't forget. Tonight's pizza night, but I have an idea. No, I have an idea.
What?
Let's make use of our $60.
Huh?
Let's order Papa John's. But we'll go there and pick it up ourselves and use our pizza delivery bags to keep it warm.
Oh. Okay.
See? There we go. Compromise.
Yeah.
I wanted pizza. She wanted something different of pizza. She started a Pizza Hut.
Can you want?
Yes.
Especially if you have it every week.
It's like I was saying before, pizza is like a ritual every Friday night.
You're so old school.
Yes. Got my throat.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going and let's have some fun. You know what we got to do. So let's get to it. This, I think I'm going to be watching when I get back. Gimbal hacks, the best mode for every shot. That looks actually pretty interesting. And we'll talk about that too. Alright, let's get going. Dropping the girls off and going to Walmart. And then coming back and doing our stuff. Alright, so we just dropped off Tiff and Lil. They're going to go ahead and do their shopping stuff around the Winter Garden Village area. Where we're going to go ahead, go over to Walmart, get what we need to. The boring shopping stuff while they do the fun shopping. And then we can go from there. Get Orlando Cyber Guardian work done. And also go ahead and have a little bit of talking time. Get the girls. Go ahead and get dinner after we do some more work. And then Saturday night game night. Normally it's Friday night, but with all the events yesterday with Lil, we did not have time for game night last night for a stream. But that's alright, we can do that today. I know that it sounds like there's a lot packed in, and a lot of it is just work that basically I gotta get done. Because I want to get Orlando Cyber Guardians launched ASAP. Especially while I have the funding and I can get it done. Alright, let's go into Walmart and let's get our shopping done. So you may have noticed, actually, I'm on the Action 5 Pro right now. And again, it's because it's just smaller. So when I'm going into places like Walmart, Publix, I can get away with it and it's not noticeable really, so it's nice. I like this camera for that. Okay, that is super cool. Diagon Alley Lego set. $200. That's a pretty cool set though. The only thing is, I'll never get to do it because I'm usually so busy with everything else. I don't have a lot of time for Legos and stuff like that. That's the only downside. Caramel Macchiato Cold Foam Creamer. You know what? This looks pretty cool. Perfect. 35 count of the half-liter bottles of Zephyr Hills. Normally they're out of stock. Luckily for us, they got plenty. So I've always been curious about these for when we go to like Disney, Universal, stuff like that. Get the free cup of water and put something like this in it. And here we have Hawaiian Punch. And what's nice is I do not see aspartame or anything like that. Oh, yes I do right there. I lied. Sorry. Seriously, Minute? Hot honey chicken seasoned rice. Look at this. You know we gotta get it. I know we already have some at home, but oh, theirs are so good. Mongolian style spicy beef. Should I? That does sound pretty good. Alright, so now I got my lunch here. I know Tiffany's gonna have some of the ones that we have at home, so we're good with that. Let's get going. Alright, so one last thing that we forgot to do. Starbucks iced coffee, medium roast, unsweetened black. It is now 9:55 and we are done shopping. Okay, so now that we are on our way back, I just had my call-in with Tiffany. Let's go ahead, let's just say screw it, let's go get a Dunkin', and then we'll go home, put away the groceries, and then get some work done. But a nice coffee is a great way to go about it. Let's get going. Truthfully, today so far has been a lot of fun hanging out with you, doing a little shopping that we needed to. I do need to also get shaving cream, and that I usually get on like Amazon. And I also get my shampoo and my conditioner. I get Tiffany stuff from Ulta for her hair and body stuff. It's just one of our things that we've been doing for quite a while now. I don't know. And when I did the income tax return, I actually budgeted out a little bit for necessities just to cover us through. So that's why we're doing okay like we are. And not to mention, we had our Uber Eats, we had our DoorDash income for a little bit, which honestly kind of sucked. We put about 600 miles on the car and maybe made $300 or so. And that's not including gas. So kind of like take maybe $100 away from that. And yeah, DoorDash, Uber Eats didn't exactly work out well for us. But I'll tell you something, okay? The reason why I'm so passionate about this Orlando Cyber Guardian project, it's mostly because I want to go ahead and create my own destiny on my income. I want the amount of work that I put into it to go ahead and reflect on the income level that I create. And that's what I did like about DoorDash and Uber Eats, that the more I tried, the more I made a few extra pennies. Granted, just pennies. And that made me happy, actually. that's why I guess now I'm having a hard time with the idea of working for another company, because even with Wonder Years, a show that I watched growing up, Jack got tired of it too, and he wanted to open his own hardware shop. Boy Meets World, the dad got tired of working in the grocery market, opened his own camping shop. I don't know. It's just one of those things where you get tired of constantly showing up for work, doing everything perfectly, producing results for them, making them money, and still you're going to get let go, no matter how good you are. And I guess that's what led me to this point right now, at 40 years old, wanting to start up my own IT company that's built on ethics, honesty, and value. Here we are, Dunkin' with a pretty medium line. Not too bad for drive-thru. Yeah, I am gonna have to get gas soon again. Under a quarter tank of gas at 58 miles. I imagine over the next couple days I'll have to get gas again.
Welcome to Dunkin'. Try the new Dunkin's meal with a sausage, egg, and cheese on your choice of bread and a hash brown. We'll be with you in just one moment.
So I did not order anything else. I just got my vanilla cream cold brew. Wasn't really feeling up to donuts or anything else right now, or bagels. Just looking forward to my lunch later. And besides, I had a pretty big lunch yesterday with Lil and Tiff. Alright, now we can go home, relax. That's definitely good. Okay. So while I go ahead and get the computer booted up here and get logged in to go ahead and do the stuff I need to. Earlier before I left, I had mentioned about that I like being able to watch videos to learn about how to use something. And case in point, DJI Pocket 3. There is a ton of videos out there on how to get more use out of this camera. And that's one thing I do love, is that the actual community is pretty darn big. It's a good thing. Especially for an over $600 camera when you take into account the creator bundle. By itself, it's actually not badly priced at $519, but then again, to really get the most use out of it, you're going to need those extra accessories. Okay, so now we have our logo in the works. Romas, he's got really great reviews and a lot of work under his belt. So I'm pretty confident that he's going to design us a good logo. And then we can go from there. We've got quite a bit done so far. Keep in mind that Orlando Cyber Guardians right now is being started from scratch. We are basically starting from the bottom and then working ourselves up from the ground. And is it hard? Oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it that a lot of people don't even think about. You have the corporate structure filing, or LLC. That's the background of it. You got the website development. You got all the order setup to do. The ticketing system, the pricing. There's a lot that goes into it. Because the last thing you want is to sound like a bumbling idiot when somebody asks you, well, how much are you going to charge me? And you say, I don't know. Let's work something out. That doesn't sound professional. And I want this to go professional, smooth, and perfect like that. That's why I secured the naming rights. That's why I've done a lot of work already. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot more to do. And we also got our bank set up. We got our US bank application going. Let me see here. I think we're still on hold for that. Let's see here. Okay, here we are. We're at the US Bank website. Let's go ahead and do an application check real quick. US Bank is actually pretty quick on approvals for bank accounts for businesses. And what I like about them is that they're FDIC insured, number one. So they are a legitimate, straight up bank. And number two, the other part that I love about them is they have zero fees when it comes to the first 120 transactions or so. And you may be going, hold on, you gotta pay fees on your transactions? Yes. Business bank accounts operate differently from personal ones. Okay? So here's the thing. If somebody writes you a check for your business, you can't really deposit into your personal bank account unless they write it out to you directly. However, if they write it out to, let's just say, your business, then you have to put it into your business bank account. That's basically how it is. It's just one of the nuances of business ownership that I've learned about for quite a while. And in order to do that, you have to have an EIN number, employer identification number, set up with the IRS. Then you have to go ahead and put that into your state's filing system. It's a lot behind the scenes. It's not just, I feel like I'm going to start a business and I'm going to go with the flow. Now, there's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes first before you even make your first sale. All right, let's get going. We got a lot more to do, but at least we're getting somewhere. All right, so now we have done quite a bit of work. It is 12:46. We're going to go ahead, go over to the village, get Tiffany, bring her back home with Lil, and have some lunch, and then get back to work. Because remember, we don't have much time to just lollygag around. Even on a Saturday, we still got work to do. That is what Sunday will be for. Lollygagging. See? There's Outlook right there. Alright, let's get a move on. So basically what we've accomplished so far, okay, is we have hired a logo designer. We have built out a help desk format so that way that whether it's a one-off customer or whatever, they can go ahead, log in, submit a ticket, and then we can go ahead and create a billing invoice for them if they need further assistance. But we can also have companies too that if, let's just say, Jim Bob's medical office goes and signs up with us, but they don't want to be on
renovated in a great school.
But they don't want to be on a monthly system. They just want to be on as needed. Well then, they submit a ticket. we can go ahead and invoice them for that. And then once they go ahead and make their payment, then we can render services to them. And there we go. You see, that's one of the systems I wanted to go ahead and get up and running for companies that are small that don't want to be on a monthly revenue cycle, but just as needed. And now, on to lunch. Made by a beautiful girl.
Who had to strip the bed and make a mess.
I love you.
Love you too.
After a long and exhausted day, it is now time to go get dinner, get back, eat, have some cake, then do game night tonight. And we got a 20-minute drive to get dinner. Luckily, we have the insulated bag in the trunk, so we should be good. $20.01, 6.374 gallons. Let's get going to get dinner. I definitely gotta admit, it was definitely a long trip to get out here. About 20 minutes or so. On the bright side, we wouldn't missed out on seeing a beautiful sports car over there. Alright, it is now 5:34. It is time to get back home. Hopefully by 6 o'clock. Hopefully. Let's get going. Beautiful set of McLarens. Awesome looking cars. Let's get going. Well, we're home and it's 6 o'clock. So, yeah, that didn't work out so well. Let's go in. Let's go ahead. Let's eat. Let's relax. And then get ready for game night tonight. Alright, we have a little bit of cleanup to do before game time.
I'm you, though.
Nice shot.
Fun.
Good job.
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh. Hey. Oh, A and B?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, then A, right?
Yep.
Ow. I'm always gonna hit that wall, I guess. I didn't throw mine this hard.
Like and subscribe.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, that was a lot of fun doing the game night. And honestly, I am mentally and physically drained and exhausted from everything today. We have Meta that is screwing up right now when it comes to the Orlando Cyber Guardian Facebook page. That's all messed up because it's in a lockup right now because they want to make sure that we're actually valid. And just so much other stuff. US Bank got back with me. They need additional documentation. It has just been one heck of a day. But tomorrow it looks like I'm going to be working even longer hours on this. And that's alright. I will push through it tomorrow. But for tonight, I got a few more hours of time left. I can get this video edited, upload, then spend an hour tonight of doing that stuff, and then get some sleep, and then start the day tomorrow fresh. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining in today for today's video. I hope you have a good night, and thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow.